see an area of the hole that is more corroded or eroded, right? See if I flick this, it just kind of falls off into the cup. Whereas this side over here is more solid and smooth, right? So when you look at the inside of a cup, they paint the rims of these cups. If you guys all walk around this side, you see that the white side is all intact. It's all white. Whereas if you walk around that side, what do you see?
Part of it's regular dirt.
Down here, you see dirt poking through the white stuff, right? So what happens is this is all falling in. Why is it falling in? Okay,
It's into the grain.
the reason why it's falling in is because all of this grass, like my hand, is growing in this direction. It's growing this way. So that means if I put this flag stick basically halfway, if that's the piece where it starts eroding, and this piece over here starts eroding, and I put that kind of right through the middle of the cup where the flag stick is. Let me see your ball. So from here, if I just roll it down the flag this way, let's see what it does. Get another ball. See how it tracks straight down the flag stick?
Yeah.
I ran it parallel. I just hit it over like that. Go ahead and putt that one, Ryan. Try to putt it straight back. So this is a dead straight putt. Banked it in nice. Nice bank. All right, but you see what happened? He got it over here to the right. Now, look, if this is straight up and down, and you have a putt over here, which way is it breaking?
Down and over to the right.
If this is a straight uphill putt, because we looked at the grain, right? Any putt on that side is sloping toward this line. Now, what about if you're on that side? Right? So if there was a ton of water that landed on this screen, what would happen?
It would all go towards.
It would maybe not go in toward the flag a ton, but it would flow this way, right? So if the entire section of the screen is tilted this way toward me, and you're on that side, you're putting across a tilted tabletop, so everything's going to break down, right? If you're on that side, it's going to break down as well.
Yeah.
So this would be confusing. If you had this putt on this side, and you were putting this way, you might think, oh no, it looks like the water's going to go off the back of the green. If you guys all come over here with me, stand right here on this spot, and face the hole. Look around the back of the green, the mow line. Right? So if you see the mowing part, that mow line where they have that blue paint for where they're cutting the rough is higher up than we are. If you guys keep walking backwards, keep going, you should feel like you're falling backwards as you walk. Correct?
Yeah.
If we kept going, let's keep going. We got time. We're not always waiting on us. Keep walking. All right, so keep going backwards. Now what's happening right here?
Getting up.
We're going up. Yeah.
So what's going to happen? Stop right there. You guys just went back up, starting about right here, right? So you went down to here, and then you went back up to there. Where's the water going to go from this point?
Right there. Right there.
So if water landed where you are, and water landed where that flag is,
It'd meet in the center.
and it goes here, it's got to go right or left? Which way is it going to go?
Right.
Left.
Is it going to go that way?
No, it's gonna go
So
down
if I walk this way, I can feel in my feet, I'm actually kind of pretty level, maybe even going a little bit up. And if I walk this way, kind of right here, I feel like I'm going down. So the water from there is just going to water only has to have 1 degree of slope or less to start moving. If it's perfectly flat, the rain is going to land and it's going to stay there. So all greens are contoured with at least 1 degree of tilt. If they have 1 degree of tilt, the water's going to move. So what's going to happen is if water lands where you are, water lands where that flag is, it's going to go to there. Then it's going to come to me. And now from here, it's pretty obvious. If you look this way, you can now see a channel. So you guys walk down to the channel right here. Try to keep walking through the channel. What's going to happen? You're going to go back up the hill, correct?
Yeah.
So if water's here, now what's going to happen is it's walking where I am. So Jesse, come with us. You guys walk down this channel. Keep going all the way. Pretend you're a big drop of water and you're going to follow. Where's the water going to go?
Down.
Keep going. Where's it going to end up? Where do you think that hole is down there in the rough? Because now right here, we're right in the bottom of a bowl. Okay? You're right in the bottom of a bowl. Now look, that's a drain. If water got to this point, it can't go back up the hill. It can't go back up that way. It's going down here for a reason. Now all these washes and everything that you see around here, these are all natural. So yes, when it does pour and the water comes off the mountain, it will go in through these washes and it will start to channel it all the way down. But the designer of the golf course, it was Jack Nicklaus and either Gary or Jack Jr., they designed this course. When they designed this course, they had to design it so that water would channel. So you wouldn't want these big pools of water, because if it rained, people wouldn't be able to play the course. So from that golf ball way up there on the green where we were putting, all of that rain is going to land there. It's going to follow that little river system. It's going to come all the way over here. So how do you guys figure out the break of that putt? You look at the erosion around the cup. And if that cup is eroded, it's telling you that that slope is this direction. So when you're looking at those putts, you might be confused. Go up, peek inside the hole, look for those spots that are beat up. And if they're beat up, that'll be a good indication that that's the way the hill is going.